Okay. All right. So I think we're fucking recording this time. Are we at least in focus as well? Shit. So I'm in an awful rush now, and I got to start the stream in just a couple minutes. And I had already like filmed the fucking intro for this, but Obs was being a little asshole. I hit the stop recording button, and it does that thing where it lags a second before it actually, switches the button over to, to say that it is recording and, push it again to stop. And it did that shit, and I hit the button again. It's like, hey, you're not recording again? And then it went from stop to start, then to stop again. And then I lost that whole fucking intro, and I'm pissed. So let's hope that doesn't season the flavor of this ramen anymore. Oh, by the way, Ramen Abyss, everybody, hello. Today we are going to be trying the Mamee Chef Instant Noodles. This is the Lontong flavor. And as you can see, everybody, if you want a soup that's different than others, then look no further. This soup is different than others. It has the Putra Brand Award, Golden Award food category. These awards, sometimes they really are amazing. Like, there's this one, like, 5 Chef Award or something that I always have for my favorite bowl noodle. I used to get it religiously back in the day, and that was one of the awards that I would trust. I don't know who these guys are, but they have a golden eagle as their insignia, so hopefully that means a good thing. I'm a bird person. The brand name is a little weird though, isn't it? Mamee. This is interesting. A chili with chili and vegetables. There's an image on the front of like a salad with chilies on it. Man, that is weird. We might as well start talking about the packaging on this son of a bitch. Look at this. Look at all the craziness going on. So half of it is like just a black background with the chef noodles. I mean, I can appreciate the contrast there, but like, where's the product? Where is the product? What is in the background there too? Is that like a bamboo basket or something? I have no fucking idea. And once again, burying the lead, where's the fucking product? Is that underneath the flavor listing? Is it underneath all that shit you got piled on top of it? I'm all good with suggested serving, you guys, but it's like, where is the product? Can we have like 20% of the, of the package showing me what's going to be in it? But this is not the case. The directions are okay. The ingredients are okay. It's another one of those instances where it just gives you the great big block of ingredients, and you're gonna have to scan through it, and then you're gonna find the subheading of whatever it is you're trying to find, like the noodle ingredients, the soup base ingredients. It's not easy to pour through, and we found out that there's some kind of a weird polymer in here too. At least I don't know if I'm using the right term, but there's some kind of it contains the permitted amounts of antioxidant butylated hydroxytoluene or something like that. So we're gonna skirt any kind of weird chemicals in our noodles in the days upcoming, because you don't want too much of that stuff in your system at once. That's the one thing that you can really say for sure about TBHQ. Yeah, the preparation is just like place noodles and garnishing in boiling water, cook for 3 minutes. It's very simple, but again, it's like, it's taking up a very small portion of the back here. Nothing's really wowing me when it comes to like how they list the ingredients and stuff, and how they present the product itself is super duper not wowing me. Like, where is the product? You're not even showing me your product. You're showing me, all this other fresh ingredients. That would be kind of nice. They look great. They look great, but they're not going to be going down the old gullet with this soup. Not today. My ingredients are going to be different. So, sodium. Sodium on this is going to be 1,260 milligrams, which is going to be 53% of your daily sodium intake, at least as far as wherever these nutrition facts are from. 2,300 is where we are at in the United States. Don't try to go over that, especially if you're somebody watching your sodium. So one thing I've noticed with really low sodium soups is that they generally have a lot less flavor to them. They generally tend to be a little bit bland. So we're going to get back to you on all that real soon. I'm going to have to start my stream and then eat this once it's over because holy shit, we really lost out on time there when we thought we were recording this shit already. Okay, anyway, let's go cook this shit up, and we will be right back. See you then! To the pot! Okay, everybody, we are back. And days later, don't know how long it's been. I got like a really terribly shitty wine, and I'm just gonna fucking hammer the rest of this goddamn bottle, get it out of the house, and we're gonna review the Mamee Chef Instant Noodles Lontong flavor. I already cooked it all up. We already did the intro, I know that much. Got it right here. Oh, let's go ahead and get that glamour shot. Oh, you know you want it. I want it. I want it, bird. And that's what she looks like right there. Now, feeling a little bit betrayed by this. Like, there was a non-dairy creamer inside of this bad boy, and it was not clumped up when I poured it in. It was just like, you know, it was the loosest powder you ever did see. It was like a detergent or something. But once it went into the soup, oh baby, just like, it's so much breaking up the chunks and stirring it in. I mean, there might probably be a couple of chunks of non-dairy creamer still left in here. So that was kind of a bummer. A lot of extra stirring time there. And it says here right on the back, it's like, step 1, place instant noodles in garnishing in boiling water. Which, by the way, that was fucking ridiculous too. This must be like general instructions for their entire line, because the garnishing in this one was with the seasoning. And you're supposed to put the seasoning into the soup at step 2. Step 2, add in seasoning powder and seasoning paste, stir lightly. Well, that's after 3 minutes of cooking it in 400 milliliters of water. So what the fuck do you want from me? This is obviously gonna take points away from the packaging. However many points I said from before, fucking -1 for confusion and shit. If it was 0 points for the packaging, guess what? You're costing points for yourself now. Assholes! Oops. The top of my trash can came off. A little excited there. So we do remember that this one was kind of light on sodium. The smells that were in the air weren't too, you know, heavy. So I don't know how much of a flavor we're going to be checking in on here. But we got all of our condiments and stuff set aside. We might even start to review like what those things taste like in the soup as well, because I'm gonna have probably tofu and you know, the rest of the fixins for each of my soups, especially if they're a little bland. That'll probably help them along. Although, I like a really strong flavored soup for my tofus, because tofu is just like, oh yeah, whatever you serve it with, it's like, that's the seasoning for the tofu. And if you serve tofu with something bland, it can be kind of a bummer. So we like those like really strong flavors with the tofu if possible. Well, there is our noodles. Yeah, I can't remember things actually recognizable in the seasoning packet when I dumped it in, and just kind of looked like a clear white powder, but I see carrots or something in there now. Oh, it just fell in. Oh, baby. Whew. Whew. Mmm. That is a delightful amount of heat. Maybe even a little bit stronger than a delightful amount. Maybe that's getting into lovely. But where does it say that this is a spicy thing on the packaging? I said it before. It's like, if it's not listed on there, but it is like part of the experience, you know, it's gotta count against it, you know, because On the cheesy authentique curry cheese thing, whatever we had a little while ago, I watched it in the review, and I was like, hey, you know, if it says it's spicy and it's not, or if it doesn't say it's spicy and it is, well, it's gotta have points taken away. And the spice in that one was packaged separately in its own container. You got the red chili flakes and stuff. Here, no such luck. We have a paste and we have seasoning, but we have no extra like way to opt in or out of the heat level. So, but it's nice. I like the heat, but boy, I've said it before. It could ruin someone's day. It really can. And that might be yet another strike against the packaging. Does it even show anything on there that's spicy on the front? Does it show like little slices of red pepper or something? Maybe. Like, what the fuck is that? Is that a bird's eye chili or something? There is tiny little slices of something on there. I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't detract from that, but still, it's a little bit dicey, man. Put on your packaging if it's spicy or not. Because I know a lot of things that say they're spicier that are less spicy than this motherfucker. A lot of the other things please me about it, though. I'm definitely getting more of like a yellow curry kind of flavor. And it's like the yellow Thai curries, maybe. I gotta be careful when I use this terminology, you guys. I'm actually full of shit. Because I don't know too much about curry. Like, I've ordered it on the phone a couple of times. And I'm like, oh, that's red curry. Oh, that's yellow curry. Oh, that's green curry. And that's all I got, baby. And it's really just like a sauce with some chicken in it that you throw over rice, you know? Fucking curry noob right here, you guys. But this tastes like the yellow curry right here that I would normally have. And it has an accompanying level of spice that I would enjoy. It's not blowing my socks off. I don't think it would blow the socks off of the average consumer that does like spicy things. Like, if you don't like spicy things, this is the wrong direction for you. But if spice appeals to you even just a little bit, this is going to be really good. And if you're not into spice, this might not ruin your day. Especially if you only have like one or two bites of it. You might be like, oh wow, hey now, we're starting to feel a little scalp sweat. And then you can back off and be alright with it. Don't think it's going to give you, like, you know, the fiery shits, unless you're sensitive to that kind of thing. But I do like what's going on here. The noodles aren't blowing me away, but I do like them. I would put them under Sapporo Ichiban. A lot of noodles have been hitting 5 lately for me. But these are nice and tender. And before, I thought this was going to be really bland, you guys, because of the lack of sodium in this one. I'm giving that one, like, hey, check plus on the flavor. I like it. I can't really distinguish this one from another ramen that has, like, an exceedingly higher amount of sodium, just by flavor alone. Where did I put that package again? God damn it, I wanted to check the sodium again, because I kind of remember this one being like, what was it? 50, 60% of your daily value? Yeah. This bad boy comes in at 53% of your daily sodium. That is great. All right. So the last time we were on or the last thing that I edited rather, like, if we do go over a certain amount of sodium, we gotta dock points. But if it's under a certain amount of sodium, we gotta start giving some points. You know? Maybe. We'll think about that. Like, 53% of your daily is not bad. And this tastes like it's gonna satisfy a salty boy like me. And I love it. And I think I can serve it with the rest of my accoutrement, my Naruto fish cake, my tofu, my green onions, all that stuff. I think I can serve it with that and probably be pretty happy. So, yeah, here we go. Let's start rating these. Noodles on that one, we're giving a 5. They aren't, like, super duper winning me over in any direction. You know, I feel a lot of the ramen egg noodles that are like it's hard to make a good one that to really impress me. Like I should start getting better acquainted with egg noodles, those the ramen specific ones. Maybe my palate for them can't really discern too many differences right now. But yeah, in terms of like the whole noodle spectrum, we're giving those a 5. Like them, they're not blowing me away. They got pretty good texture for egg noodles, but they do get kind of soft quick. And I don't know if they hold too much flavor. But they really sure as shit go along well with those with that broth. Yeah, those flavors are great. Here comes the broth, everybody. You know, not low sodium, but it is fairly low on the sodium for a ramen broth. Some of those chili paste oils are on the top, you guys. I remember from the white Penang that those oils really collect. So let's try to get our big fat lip underneath it first. It does taste like a yellow curry with shrimp flavoring. Is that supposed to be what lontong is? Lontong is? I mean, it's pictured with shrimp on the front, but so is every fucking thing, as far as I'm concerned. I've seen shrimp on almost every ramen packet that I've got, like, in the past. I can't even tell you how long. I should go through my current ramen stash and see how many of them are pictured with ridiculously large, expensive shrimp. We'll get back to you on that. Anyway, great broth. I'm fucking loving this broth. Oh my god. It's so distinct, too. Oh, and it's nice and creamy. Oh, it's great. Oh, it's great. I like it. We're giving this one like an 8.5 or something out of 10. I almost want to give it a 9. Fuck it, we're giving it a 9. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's the perfect amount of spiciness. Like I am digging on that shrimp flavor. It's really nice too. It's like somewhere between the weird shrimp flavoring that you get and like a real shrimp, you know? And I absolutely love the yellow curry kind of flavors I'm getting. Couldn't tell you if that's what it's supposed to be. I don't know, but this is nice. This is really pleasant. I like it a lot. I'm going to go see what it's like with the other stuff. My tofu and my fish cake and all that stuff. We'll have to wrap this one up. Price on this one. We saw this one on sale. Where was it? Maybe not on sale, but it was for sale for $3.99 a 4-pack. Yeah. Looks like you can get it from Yummy Buy. It is 87% positive on the reviews there. And I would say that that's probably an accurate number. Like, if you don't like the seafood flavor at all, and there's a lot of people I know that just say fuck it to seafood, this one might not appeal to you, although it does taste like shrimp, which is kind of one of the least offensive seafoods. So I think it's going to make a lot of people happy. Really digging on it. Extra points for, like, low sodium. That's great. That's just fucking amazing. Bonuses. Okay, so there was a non-dairy creamer packet in here. That's got to get a point because the creaminess that they achieved here was really good. And I'm happy that the non-dairy creamer bits broke up before I got to them. Didn't see anything visible in there. I'm happy with that. And there was also a chili paste sachet. Both of those came together really nicely to pair with the soup base, which, once again, low sodium, so low on the sodium, not low sodium. Let's not mince words here. This will impress some of your fellow ramen enthusiasts if you do hang around people like that. But I gotta say, a pretty good approval here. We like on this one. We like on this one a lot, except for the packaging. Oh boy, get your shit together, Mamee. I don't know what you're doing down there, but you gotta have, like, correct stuff for the correct product, you know? again, the way that things are packaged, you could not follow the instructions the way they were. You know, the garnishes were supposed to go in first when they're packaged with the soup base. You know, it's like, hey, that's confusing as fuck. But aside from that, wholehearted approval for the noodles, the broth, and the sodium. Pricing is pretty good for something of this quality. I gotta say, it's probably something you want to try. So here's the final ratings now. Hope you guys all have a fantastic D. I hope you all enjoyed this Ramen Abyss. We will be back next time with something else from back there. Have a great day. I gotta get to my stream. Bye-bye. Oh, shit. Thanks for watching, everybody, and an even bigger thanks goes out to the people still supporting me on Patreon. You guys are amazing, and I'd like to thank you from the bottom of my heart for continuing your support. It really motivates me to keep me going. Also, remember to catch me on Twitch every day except Tuesdays and Saturdays, 5 to 10 p.m. I play loads of Binding of Isaac and Jackbox and other things too. Hope to see you there.